thing, I have my issues with that too. I guess I can address it in this video, and I'll address it a little bit here. You know, a lot of people said, well, she doesn't run the scheduling. That is true, but everything goes through her. I mean, she's okay with, they have these all these marathons, like special event. Like, for example, when Teen Titans Go had that 300 episode, they had the meeting. Like, Christine Miller has a meeting, and he comes up with the idea, and she says okay to that. She says okay to that. So, like, try to drive the ship to that dude. It's like, okay, yeah, he's working. He does the scheduling on a day-to-day basis, but when it comes to some of the special events, and sometimes like every week she is involved with the scheduling. Like, she'll look at it, she said okay, like, how a person get the thing paper, like, just say okay because they want to see them, or it's like, whatever, I don't care. That's probably what's going on. She still has some blame there too. Instead of her looking at the scheduling and saying, "No, this is oversaturation. This is a little bit too much. Let's dial it back." She says okay to it. So he gets some blame there too. The guy who's running the scheduling, but from what I remember, he was running Boomerang, and I thought someone else was running the scheduling for Cartoon Network. But again, I don't know. I'm not too sure. But she still get the blame. Does she get like majority of the blame? Yes, you're the president. For example, if you're a director of a movie, who gets the blame for the bad movie? The actor and the director, more so the director, because it was his vision. What we're seeing on Cartoon Network, all these marathons and all these Teen Titans Goes, that's her vision. That's what she wants. So in other words, it's her fault. So I just want to put that out there. Now, getting on to the lack of reputation of cartoons. Old cartoons. Now, he stated in his video that they're old, they're fucking old. That's why you don't air them. Stop. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Call the press. That's bullshit. Where you got shows like Disney XD, airing old shows on their network, like Gravity Falls, still airing to this day, and that's old, and that came out last year. Well, it ended last year. Saying they were a regular show, it ended this year. I think a lot of people, I think he assumed like Ed and Eddie, we want them shows. But here's the thing, you can air them. You don't even have to air the old ones. You can air the ones that came out in the late 2000s, even though those are not the best ones. But those are the ones with the digital. But you can air those. Even you can air the old ones. It gives you content to your channel. And again, remember what's Christina doing? What's her prime example? She wants to promote the app. So how can you promote the app? By airing these old shows. That's what you do. And again, I think he assumed that everyone wants old shows, like all the whole network be like a boomerang. No, I think people want old shows here, old shows there, but enough where you get a variety base to the network. And that's another issue too with the scheduling. People want variety based to the network because people were used to variety based to the Cartoon Network for many years. That's not hard to ask. When Disney XD's doing it and Nickelodeon's doing it, why can't Cartoon Network's doing it? That's all what a lot of people want. And again, the old, like for example, regular show. He brought up regular show Adventure Time. They're old, so and in the later season, they're not that great. Still though, you could air them because they just recently, regular show just recently ended in January. That show has not aired since January. Why can't you not air that old show? Why can't you air that? You have over 200 something episodes. What does that give you? Content to fill on a damn network. That's what a lot of people don't understand. We don't want them to just air them. We want them to, because we know you don't have enough shows on your network, or you do have enough shows, but you don't want to air them. But we know you can't air Ben 10 every day because it don't have enough episodes. We know you can't air on the new Papa Girls every day because it sucks and no one watches this. We understand that. So air a regular show, promote the app, and you'll be fine. And that's the big example. She's not trying to promote the app with these old current shows. And that's another thing I didn't understand in his videos. Like, dude, it's like, wouldn't you want that more content to the channel? Because you can promote the app and other shows, etc., etc. But I don't know. That's how I would think. Because if he was running the network, that's what you would do too. And it's kind of weird for him to say they're old, they shouldn't air on the network. Well, where else are they going to air them? Because if you think about it, people are now illegally watching old cartoons because Boomerang is dead. No one's watching it on there. And the app, no one's paying for that shit. So how about you air it on the network, promote the app, and there you go. And you don't even have to air the old show. Cartoon Network has a full fucking library. Why can't they air them? And he brought up syndication. Okay, syndication only works for me from what I remember is if an old show, like for example, X-Men the animated series, that's owned by Fox, but Fox is closed, Fox Kids, then it's owned by Marvel. So that's the syndication thing going there. But Dexter's Laboratory, Pop-Up Girls, the original, they own them. They can air them. Why they won't air them? They don't cost them money to air. From what I hope not. You own these shows and they cost you money, which is weird. But I don't know how the syndication works today, but I doubt it. If you own something, you could air it. I mean, wouldn't that make perfect sense? I mean, they're airing the old Teen Titans. That might cost some money because it's a Warner Brothers produced type of show, not a cartoon studio network, cartoon studio network type of show. But then again, it's owned by Warner Brothers, which Warner Brothers owned by Time Warner. So Time Warner's kind of owned by Cartoon Network. So maybe there's they don't have to pay for that. I'm not sure how that works. Maybe somebody on down there can comment below and let me know. But yeah, I don't understand where he's coming from with the syndication, where majority of these shows are owned by the network, are owned by the Cartoon Network studios. You can air them. Yes, we know the creator of regular shows doing something else, but we're not asking him to come back. We're just asking him to air the original regular show and give it some time and let fans still watch it on the network. And again, it gives you content to your network because you don't have another regular show, a big hit like a regular show as of this moment. We don't know yet. OKKO is supposed to replace it, but wouldn't it be cool to have OKKO next to regular show? Just think of the combination. That's why I said old and new. You mix those two together. I just didn't like what he said about the old shows. Oh, they're fucking old. That's why you don't air them. No, you still air them so it can still, mix them with the new. And times about two, it gives you content until you get another hit show. That's what Cartoon Network's been doing for years. Well, in the Stuart Snyder era. Now, a lot of people, quote unquote, say, "Oh, she doesn't need the slack or anything," or Christina Miller, whatever. I think a lot of people are saying, "Why is everybody hating on Christina Miller? She's not the only one who runs the network." True, she doesn't, but I'm going to end this video right here. She, again, I stated this earlier. She's the president. Everything goes through her, or she knows what's going on, or supposedly knows what's going on. So as a president, like I said, as a director, you get the blame. Whatever we're seeing on Cartoon Network is her vision. This is what she wants, and whatever she visioned Cartoon Network to be, this is how she envisioned it, and that's what she wants. I don't want to hear the bullshit of the scheduling. It's with this dude. Yes, he's a cause, but again, who is she? Who is he under? Christina Miller. So that means whatever she wants, this is what she wants. Like, stop putting the blame on one person. It goes to everybody, but she's the president, and we know about her, and we gave her 3 years, and she's done nothing, so all blame goes to her. You gave it to Stuart Snyder, you give it to Christina Miller too. It's only fair, and it's only right. And we'll end this video here. I wasn't going to go this long, but whatever. As always, guys, like and subscribe. Peace, have a Johnson day, and I'll tell you guys in the next video.